Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalam ala Rasulillah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Wa nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa ajma'in wa man tabi'ahum bi ihsanin ila yawmiddin. Amma ba'd. Hello everybody, welcome to Hikmah Bookshop. And we'd like to address some issues with the brothers and the sisters and to all the people with sincere hearts. And in the nasiha that we give to you, like, we just want you to know that we try our hardest not to judge anyone. Everyone is going to make mistakes, all of us. None of us are perfect, and we're all going to fall short somewhere or somehow. But the most important thing is that we turn back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when we do make these mistakes, and remember who is watching us. So we try our hardest to make tawbah. So we try to not go back to what we done, even if we know we don't know we are. So we make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us sincere in our videos and make us sincere in our advice given to the people. The first issue is the issue of the mobile phone and the dangers of the mobile phone. These mobile phones, why even me, they're fitting to. You know, nowadays a man will hold the phone more than he holds the Quran. A man loves the phone more than he loves the Quran. He says to you, no I don't, I love the Quran. How many times have you picked it up today, my brother? You said you love it. So I ask you a question now. Oh, watcher of this video, when's the last time you picked up the Quran? You take your phone out because you think your phone's more important than this mushaf. But maybe I told you that this book can help you more than your phone can. Regardless of whatever beneficial group you're in, regardless of whatever you're doing on that phone, whoever you're trying to help is not more important than your own self. It's not more important than your own self. Yourself is what you need to work on. And the only way you work on yourself is if you not understand this book here, because this is the book of rectification. It was sent down as a mercy to mankind. Not to bring hardship on you, but to help you with your deen. So how many of us actually care about this book? Because this Quran in my hand right now that I'm looking at, one day it will become an intercessor for the people that read it and loved it. So you want a reason to love the Quran? It's going to be an intercessor for you. It's going to help you. On the day when no one else will help, this Quran will help you. But we neglect it. And we pick up our phones all the time. And then we go around taking selfies and doing Snapchats all day. But when it comes to opening this mushaf, it's so bad now. People are just reading the Quran for show. Everyone's on Instagram trying to who's got the best recitation. This Quran wasn't made for this, brother. If you can read it to benefit your soul and to purify yourself. Purify yourself from the evil inside your own self. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us tawfiq. Ameen.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. MashaAllah. Now I'll say a few words as well, inshallah. A lot of brothers say to me, a lot of people say to me, Rash, why is your phone always off? Rash can't get through to you. And I'll tell you why now. I'll tell everyone now on the camera. See this phone, yeah? See this phone. Don't let it control you. Don't let nothing in this world really control you. You have to be on top of these things. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm in the masjid, so I turn my phone off. Sometimes I'm in a lesson, so I turn my phone off. Sometimes I'm playing football, so I turn my phone off to save battery. And there's no point in it being on. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you want to be with your family, so you turn it off. You know, sometimes we're with our families, our wives, and you know, women and husbands together, and the wife is on the phone or the husband's on the phone, and you're not showing attention to your partner. It's because of this phone. We've let it overtake us. We've let it overget us, and this is what it was made. One of the reverses of the smartphone. They've added all these things to take away your time away from the remembrance of Allah. You see, this Quran, this is what they want us to forget. And they want us to have this all the time. MashaAllah, Some people even now, they have the Quran on their phone and they'll rather read the Quran on their phone and stuff when you got the book. This is from Allah, this is Kitab Allah, this is the book of Allah, this is the words of Allah. You know what I mean? And we've lost it and we've forgotten it, and this is one of the things that's taken us away, all of us. You know what I mean? And we have to remember sometimes, put your phone on silent and focus on the Quran and read it. You know, and you know, don't let this thing mash up your marriage. Get on top of it. Don't let it mash up your marriage. Yeah, I'm not going to go into details. Don't let it mash up your marriage. When your husband comes through the door, you know, focus on your partner before the phone. Just like husbands, focus on your wife rather than the phone. Yeah, you need to stop showing off with the Quran recitation. May Allah protect us from Riyah. All of us, we need protection from Riyah. This is minor shirk. This is a big sin. Minor shirk is a big sin. You know what I mean? If you read this book, you might not understand Arabic. Read the translation, or listen to Arabic while you're reading the translation at the same time. Like, this book will change your life. It covers everything, and this book is enough. Allah sent this down, and this is enough dawah. You know, some people, they give a lot of dawah. Just use the Quran. It'll be enough. You know, advise with the Quran. And when you hear the Quran, you know, and you hear the English meaning, you will know that there's no way Muhammad ﷺ could have made up this book. No man could have made up this book. It's too detailed, it's too intricate, it's too powerful, it sounds too good, and it has so much goodness in it. You know? How can Muhammad ﷺ make this up? A'udhu billah. It's too much. And even the Arabs, of the pagan Arabs, they used to know that it was too much. So they said, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. It was the Quran why Umar ibn Khattab took his shahada. You know, and the Prophet ﷺ's manners was the Quran. So it's always to do with this book. Let's try and read it, let's try and learn it. And inshallah, remember when you're looking at this phone, just remember, like, oh, let me put it down for a bit, let me turn it off sometimes. You don't always have to answer it when it beeps. Beep, beep, beep. You jump at the phone, you jump towards the sofa. Come on, man. Control your phone, don't let it control you. Switch it off, have dinner with your family, and chill out. And then go and read the Quran. Even 10 minutes a day. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.